Hello everyone, welcome back to a new live stream. Still I'm working on my YouNiverse game, and today is something different, not like Godot or coding itself, but rather than planning the game, trying to plan it as well. Maybe some people that are familiar with Jira or are developers themselves, they already know Jira. I was thinking about different tools or whatever, but I'm quite familiar. Maybe I'm familiar with Jira. Didn't use it for a long time, but it's free. I can use it and plan my timeline with it and creating some tasks and whatever. So the first thing I did, or the first thing try to to think about, select the whole timeline, and in Jira you're creating epics for that. So underneath an epic, normally you have like a timeline. Okay, I want to start at that time for this epic, and underneath the epic there are tasks to do, and until all tasks are done, then the epic is done. We have got a backlog here as well, so underneath the backlog are sitting all the tasks that should be that are not worked on or not even discussed on, but is like a task that is laying the backlog. On the board here we've got a very simple workflow to do. What's gonna happen next, what's currently worked on, what is tested on, documentation. I'll put in the step documentation for myself to force myself, okay, when I'm done with the testing, did I done all the documentation, or could I improve something, and then put it into done. And there we basically, when it's done, we can either put let them, the tickets or tasks, to the done, or we can archive them. That's basically it. We could like do some lists or whatever, different other things as well, or could create a form so other people could contribute it. At the moment I'm solo developing, so it's not like that I have got a team that I need to be managed or whatever. In the future I would love to do like a small team as well, and do it as Tor did it, hiring somebody who is doing all the music, hiring somebody who's doing all the assets and like art for the game, and creating an art book and everything art related that is sold or making money or ever goes to the artist, and someone who is creating all the music and all the royalties and all the music, whatever, and all the I don't know, albums or whatever are got sold, going to the music person. And everything else that I'm coding or developing goes to me. By no means I'm at that stage, or by no means I am an experienced game developer, but at least I'm trying to learn a lot of things for Godot, and like how to manage a game development thing and whatever. And just talking about it, I just realized something else as well. What it's really important at the end is a Steam page as well. We need to do a Steam page. I think there we have to create banners. Question is where this one is. It went into the board. No, and the task went backlog. So creating all the banners. Next. Like I don't know what kind of mechanics, get to So what I mean with that is like, okay, let's do some description here. Yeah. Description is like, oh. Can I? How does the posting work? Some questions, comes up with that. How does the posting work? How does the deployment? There's some like, how does marketing? I don't know. And maybe we could do some, but before we're doing the Steam page, we can do like an page? Something? How the hell does HIO work? So basically this stream is more like making like global thoughts about how everything works and like how we can how plan everything or bring something into more structure. Shaco Fun. I was talking the last stream. I was talking to Shaco Fun, and he mentioned, okay, do some project management and like get some structure into your work, and then we can follow this structure, and we have more like, it's good for the stream and it's good maybe for YouTube as well, to like having some features and having some flows. This is also like maybe an idea, a collection system, either like idea, but like my drawing board or like idea board, or how can I solve some problems I will still do here on Draw. But for now, and this is like everything. What do we have to do for the game loop, or what should be the game loop? I don't know. What should be the game mechanics? Little screen, galaxy screen, scene, solar system scene, technologies, research and stuff, like assets. What kind of assets do we need? Music. What kind of music do we need? Sound effects. What kind of sound effects do we need? And stuff like that. Because like for every other application, you should have an basic idea of what should be the goal or where should we go. And I'm just realizing we should do our project. Maybe we can rename our project, and we somehow project, because I would want to say this one YouNiverse is an MVP. So actually the better thing is we should think about the MVP. So bring the game into a state where we could give early access to somebody out, and like having the first people maybe playing it and giving feedback, and maybe combine it with my new Discord channel as well. You're welcome and free to join my Discord. It would be nice as well for a YouTube subscription, or maybe follow me on Twitch as well. Yeah, basically that's the biggest thing here, and find out like what we should do. So maybe the Steam. So first of all, this is like the lowest priority. What things we have to do, like how the game loop is working. That's a big question. So my initial ideas are based on the book of Bobiverse from what is he called? I always forget the author. Anyhow, and the idea of the game is basically that you die, you're a nerd, and you got some money, and what you have done is like signing a contract that your head is frozen and your brain is frozen when you die. And like immediately the next day, of course, it happens, you die. And you are an AI, or in the future, you get warmed up. But you realize you are an AI, and your purpose is to go into a von Neumann probe. And the von Neumann probe is traveling through the galaxy, replicating itself, and so for exploring the world, or exploring the galaxy. And through the exploration, you're finding hurdles and tasks to do, or enemies, or interesting things to research, for example, and like get bonuses or whatever. And to increase the difficulty, for example, the humanity facing some kind of threat, and you have to save as much humans as possible, and how you call it, like making sure that the humanity survives, stuff like that. So what we do about the game loop, the game loop should be there's a big question, either because it should be like a 4x game. So the 4x game would be explore, exterminate, what was it again? Explore, exterminate, 4x, what? It's 4. Let's see. Explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. So the exploration would be, the question is how the game should be played. As you are the first probe or first AI that goes out, at some point you should replicate yourself. Either way, the game can control every replication and decides, okay, I should, like, let's say you replicated yourself 2 other times, and you send these 2 ships to different stars or star systems. And in the star system, you should, at some point, you develop the new solar system, and at some point you say, okay, the next 3 solar systems, I could send the original probe, and you would replicate yourself another 2 times, and then send another 2, like, probes out to explore another 2 solar system. So the growth will be exponential at some point. Either way, you control the first few probes, or the most important probes on your own, or there is an AI or AI to control the new probes. And that would be a nice thing to develop, like a program style or program thing. So when you replicating yourself, you have some tasks that the new probe should be done or should be doing, like collecting resources, making sure you build at least this and this station, explore all the solar system and bodies, explore habitable planets, whatever, being aggressive and fight hostile enemies or try to fight it, being sneaky and try to hide, something like that. So there is like an AI you can program yourself, like, okay, what you're doing. And in the book, every replication of yourself have the memory of you, but would be a slightly different personality. So fun would be when you're replicating yourself, that the next probe is behaving differently. For example, I don't know, it's more aggressive, or would like to stay in a solar system and I don't know, explore or terraform a planet instead of replicating and whatever, something like that. That would be at least like a fun thing. So, or not controlling all your replicas or your duplicates, rather than only controlling yourself. So I don't know, the game loop would be that's the tasks on what to have the game loop on, right? So maybe we should find some ideas or write down some ideas in our idea board. What, like, travel to or so make sure of your own take care your own survival. One moment, I'm about to sneeze. I'm back. So take care of your own survival. Build infrastructure in the solar system. Spread technology through your let's see, and place threads or against aliens, something like that. Aliens? Aliens. The other one. Something like that. And like save humanity from extinction. So that would be like the game loop, right? Thinking about that as an idea, the game loop shouldn't be like an own task or something. The game loop is like an increased or like over the top, like an umbrella or something that is like looming over the game, right? The game loop. The question is if this is something. Travel to the solar system, explore the system to take care of your own survival, building infrastructure in the solar system. So we have like explore, expand, building infrastructure, expand, empire. Exploit would be like building infrastructure, right? Exploit would be mine out resources of systems. Solar systems. Exterminate would be like war, right? Against like other species or whatever. And like maybe we have something like goals. Achievements. Oh man. Adjustment. That's my English. Goals and achievements. So it would be like something, I don't know. Save one, maybe something. Save one. Humans. Save. Five, 10, 20 million humans, something like that. Save one other speed. Two, 5, 10. And then something like eliminate 1, 5, 10 alien. I don't know, mine 10 to the power of, I don't know, 1, 10 or 20, 100, I don't know, 5, 100, cubic, no, tons of minerals or something like that. I don't know. Something, maybe something like I don't know, help humans to create own trade, or like build up a trade 10, 50 and 100 worlds, something like that. Okay, so what I'm just thinking about, like the game loop, I think could be fun, you know, to have or face different different things, or like, yeah, maybe another goal would be terraform Terraform. Terraform, I don't know, 1, 5, 20 and like 50 planets. And this is also, everything can be, making a note here, like everything can be time limited. Well, so for example, I don't know, save 1 million humans in under 50 years or something. You know, or like under 100 years or something. I don't know. Something would be as well. Like lose all humans. Or I don't know. Only help and animals. So maybe you're not as good as you think you are, and then like, I don't know, say screw the humans, let them die on the world, or they're not worth saving, and then you're like, okay, but the animals or the elephants or whatever I need to save. Also for the game loop wise, it's like creating AI. It's like / program AIs. Or like, okay, your probes, and then I would have to like, what also would be nice is like configure / upgrade chips, stations, probes, drones, set satellite, smooth double up, something like that. And like, of course, research all, or doing research. That would be like the big things. And I mean, for an X game, heavily inspired the game as well is how is it called? Dwarf Fortress, of course, and Aurora 4X. I don't know if you know that game. It's a game that is, I don't know, years and years and years in development from one person, and you only have this forum, and it's like a super complex, super deep game, and has like a Windows like interface, and you have all the jump lanes, and you can configure like, I don't know, the ships and every rocket in, every rocket or whatever that the ship is using to fight, and the lasers and all the planets, and what kind of buildings you're building on the planet, and stuff like that. The complexity of my game shouldn't be like how to configure your weapons so it's better against, I don't know, shields, better against armor, or like ablative armor or something like that. Rather than it's more like the idea of yourself, or like the cloning of yourself, and like exploring or exploiting the system. Yeah, or exploring the galaxy. So to blind you again and switching the screen to the bright yellow one. Maybe we are lucky and we can change. Yes, we can change into dark theme. I'm very, very sorry. Didn't know that. So hopefully you're not blinded now. So where was I? So the game loop is not like an epic arc that have to be completed. The game loop is like or like a thing, you know. So let's delete the game loop epic. Game mechanics. What did I think about game mechanics? The game mechanics would be think selectable. The go game. So time else combat between any objects. So I'm doing like brainstorming what kind of game mechanics, and this everything like always expandable. Game mechanics would be as well AI programming interface, game text creation scene or something. Then time system. What else? Camera system would be like the zooming, right, and navigation. Then expecting game objects. So thing the game loop as well. Sending signals. Spreading. So because of like time dilation, or because the game is based on a real time frame, and your ships are not capable, at least in the beginning, not capable of traveling faster than light. And I think I'm just thinking about the ships will never have the ability to travel faster than light, because the premise is that you as an AI or player, you are immortal. So you can traverse through time or travel to another solar system or I don't know what with sub-light speeds, or like until light speed or something maybe, or until almost light speed you can traverse through the galaxy or explore through the galaxy. Meaning when there's a big problem, when you're able to travel, or a physical object is when a physical object is able to travel through through space faster than light, you could send a signal that is traveling with the speed of light, and your ship, you know, you send a signal and your ship goes faster than the signal. You could do something, you know, you could do something and then jump back, and the signal would, there would be saw a video from, I don't know, something, and you're able to create time paradoxes. And that's what I don't want to do. So physical objects are not able to travel faster than light, but information can. Or like, I don't know, quantum entanglement networking or something, you know, faster than light. Information, you know, spreading, something like that. That would be, well, that's what I think, or would be nice. Yeah. So a part would be also to create a communication network between all your ships and all your probes, and also like sending signals, because when ship A is researching technology A, doesn't mean that ship B have immediately access to the technology. So you have to send your signals or the last research or whatever to a specific ship. So the ship has, I don't know, a new technology for improved, I don't know, thrusters or something. So it can accelerate much faster, for example. So game mechanics would be sending research, how you would say it in states, like research states per game object. And something would be like finding where a signal as well. There with the whole signal thing, maybe you watched the Three-Body Problem, or read the books The Three-Body Problem. Highly recommended. It's super nerdy, it's super crazy, wonderful, and a lot of fun. There you have like the dark forest theorem, right? So nobody is communicating because they don't want to send a signal, hey, here I am, and maybe there are more technology, more advanced species that come to your planet and like wipes you out, for example. So that would be also like different scenarios, starting scenarios. There would be, oh, that's a good idea. And just talking about it makes come up much. So see, like start. So would be like hostile galaxy in the star theory. Maybe something like life is abandoned, or life is maybe something like more less. There, I'm just thinking about something like think. Stellaris have like a lot of starting scenarios, or like you're starting on a dead planet or you're starting on something else. So that would be that would be nice, basically. Yeah. And then of course, like starting scenarios, okay. Humans face in X. And war. What else? Stuff like this that we can think about. So, selectable objects, traversable objects, from between many objects, AR programming interface, game objects configuration interface, inspecting game objects, sending research, different research states per game, finding out where the signal. Let's see. Oh yeah, like mining. Let's say something like how can I mine a planet, or how can I mine asteroids or something. Where can I find the asteroids? Game mechanics would be as well. Something like scanning solar. Let's see. That's already enough for today, and we will have a lot of more ideas on what we're gonna do for like game mechanic wise. Title screen, title. So title screen is like, as well, of course. Every game have to have a title screen. And I was thinking, okay, this is the MVP, right? So maybe we should create another list or something that is the necessary things for the MVP. So we have to go through all the things and all the tasks as well, and like go through what should be definitely there for the MVP. Title screen. Basic menu. Settings menu. Exit. Start. Load. Loading game. Starting. The game. some small stars. Settings menu. Create sub. Yeah, we can create a sub title screen. Settings menu. Settings menu would be also like in the GUI, right? Well, but GUI would be more like let's see. GUI styling. Like where do we place the things or whatever. GUI positioning, GUI styling, something like that. Galaxy scene. Galaxy scene, that's the big question. Of course, I would love to have like a seamless scrolling, but I don't know. I don't have any clue like how to realize that. So rather in the MVP, I would do like you have the galaxy view, there's a solar system, there's an indicator in the solar system that there are objects in the solar system or that you are occupying this solar system. So the first thing you do is like I don't know. Well, the thing is, you click on the solar system and then you're seeing what going into a different scene where you have everything for the solar system. You see the planets and asteroids and whatever, the sun and stuff like that. Galaxy generation, definitely. Then what would be stuff that needs to be done for the galaxy? Showing your solar system indicators. Showing signals. Now, I was just thinking about showing the signals. So, in the game or in the galaxy view, right? You have a signal that is coming from a different solar system, and as the signal is hitting another solar system, I would then need to calculate the heading from the signal and the traversing from the signal through the solar system. So everything that is inside of the solar system, let's say a space station or whatever, can be hit by the signal and then triggering some events or triggering something. That would be like, so showing the signals and like not only showing the signals, but maybe keeping track signals. No, it shouldn't be done by the galaxy itself. There should be something that is there should be a signal system. Something that takes care of all the signals. So maybe we have as well in the game mechanics signals system. And I'm just collecting like the titles first, and then we can rethink about what it should be. Or like making notes to the thing. Showing signals, solar system. Yeah. Showing game objects, traveling. Objects. And in the solar system, showing game objects. Taking care of local stock for all the minerals and stuff. What else? That's a question. Good question. Well, this one, the data structure. I think I have to sneeze again in one moment. Or not. Where was I? The data structure. Like solar system data, galaxy data, game data. In the sense of data, in the sense of how do we save all the data, like in what format, and like how we can compress it. But I think having a having a safe game with all the data can be exploding, so we have to think about like a clever idea on how to save all the data in like the least amount of information. So everyone who played Dungeons and Dragons or like, I don't know, Shadowrun or whatever, pen and paper games, there was a game called Travelers, also an influence. Travelers is from 1980s, a very old pen and paper role-playing game system. And there you have like a whole mechanics to generate the galaxy and generate each system and generate like the technology and I don't know, the planets and what kind of objects are in the solar system and stuff like that, just from dice roll. And this kinds of generating system I would love to implement here as well. So we just have like a dice roll, you know, and out comes a code, and the code says, okay, what are the types of objects in the solar system, what type of planet is that, and other information. And then we could, like having, for example, the code of the system, and then having like an array or something of the position of all the objects. And of course, we should need to take care of all the objects and positions of the objects and stuff. So, for example, I will only do like Newtonian physics, meaning two planets having two different gravity wells, right? And then one gravity, or the gravity from one object, is influencing the gravity of the other objects and therefore influencing the orbits. Every orbit will be circular, every orbit will be like on a two-dimensional plane, and but still they're orbiting the sun or the the most massive gravitational massive object in the solar system. And I would love to have like proper orbiting. So, for example, when you send a ship, I will not calculate any like Hermann transfers or Hermann transfers, like in Kerbal Space Program. I'm not sure how they're called. I will not calculate any transfers, but like for example, a ship, you send a ship in the solar system, and then it arrives in the solar system, and in the solar system you want to orbit, I don't know, the gas giant, the most outer gas giant or something. So your ship is going into the solar system, goes to the gas giant, is orbiting it, and when the orbit of the gas giant around the sun is changing over time, your ship is also changing the position over time, something like that. And I just realized with this would be also, I would love also as a game loop, like react to events. Not only that, so every event would be, I don't know, an asteroid is heading to Earth and about to destroy it, or heading to this and that colonized planet. Or for example, on the colonized planet there is the colony found a new species of hyper aggressive dinosaurs. They're attacking the colonists or something like that. And then you have like, okay, go to the colony, or build defenses on the colony or something, or tell the colonists or the humans that are living there, build more defenses or something like that. So for game mechanics we also need notification system. Like a notification system, and definitely system. Solar system would be, I don't know how to write it, Newtonian, or let's see on Google to orbital. But Newtonian. Mechanics. Technologies. It's a good. Technologies would be, I don't know, thrusters, weapons, what else? Communication. Module sizes. Then extraction rate, building times, 3D printing, what else? Like agility. That we have to definitely think about more like interesting mechanics or like research. So what would be fun, you know? Like I don't know, teleportation or something like that, or quantum computing, or maybe like different energy dark matter or something, or like not only thrusters but like engines, right, as well. And of course more engines would be I don't know, first would be nuclear engine, and then a fusion engine, then like maybe a dark energy or like dark matter engine or something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Assets. There we will put a lot of things in to track the tasks. Would be I don't know, ships, projectiles, solar system bodies, planets, suns, and nebulars, stations, drones, planets, suns, nebula, stations, drones. Portraits, like of humans, portraits of aliens, of course. I don't know, maybe event pictures, or like event images or something. Music would be something like title screen music, combat, what would be also alien race music. So when you're doing something with the alien, so the music changed. Change. Sound effects. No, we're up on sound effects. Sound. Collision. Sound. Notification. Notification. Then button. Or like, let's say, about it. Almost sneezed again. GUI feedback would be better, right? Weapon sound, collision sound effects, notifications, GUI's feedback. Assets definitely. GUI. Then we would need selecting GUI settings, but also what was I thinking about? Just a moment. Like sprites, right? For like sprite effects. Cursor. Something like that. All sort of things. Hey, welcome for joining us. Joining me. Sim? What do you mean with sim? I think that was a bot again. Something? Yeah. Sure. Hey, how are you doing? Well, welcome to my stream. Just to let you know, I'm developing a 4X game, or try to develop a 4X game, and today I'm taking some time to go or like doing some more planning and going through all the different things that I need to do. And at the moment I'm doing a lot of like tasks that I need to do and like thinking and doing some more notes and stuff like that. So at the moment I'm just thinking about like what I need for like asset wise, music and sound effects wise, and GUI styling, GUI positioning, sound effects, GUI feedback. Cool. What else for the GUI? What could be important for the task for the GUI? GUI styling, positioning. Yeah, feedback. Feedback. Like states, right? How we gonna display states? This information. How are we gonna display that? Important for the GUI is also stay consistent zooming. Vessel configuration scene. That would be a nice thing to do. So that would be like doing like a planning feature, then like a drag and drop, or more like choosing technologies, like choosing technologies in the sense of what kind of thruster do I want, what kind of scanners do I want, stuff like that, or what kind of hanger or other modules my ship should have. And so the user would be able to create, like, I don't know, a battleship or like a more faster and like nimble fighter thing, for example. Choosing technologies, choosing base plate. Here I will do some notes. EG station ship drone. Choosing technologies, planning feature. Question is, I do not want to have it too complex, because for me, like planning every shape or whatever, it's like a hassle. There are so many games where you can choose a lot of technologies and whatever. So the better way would be like Stellaris, right? Where you can create a ship with these and these shields or with these and these armor. That's okay. But like in Aura 4X, for example, you can choose like basically everything from the thrust to weight ratio of a rocket and the energy levels of a laser, and I don't know what kind of industry and your infantry have different kinds of weapons and stuff like that. It's like, I want to play the game and not like planning a whole military structure or something. So rather than having something more basic. Solar system now game. Then I have data structure for vessel butter. For game mechanics, man. Totally forget something like building system, mining system, min storage system. right? And then mining, building, storage. Basically what I'm doing is like going through all the games, or like going through games in my head, you know, to see if I can find things that I should do or not do, or like ideas of what I should do. Question. Definitely, the thing is, question is, maybe we should have the ability. We have the ability. Custom fields. Okay. View settings. If let us. Can we create a custom? See if we can create some kind. Oh, it's so long ago that I used Jira. Didn't I see somewhere like attachments? No. Oh, I don't. AI action. Maybe change it. Flag. Oh, flagged. That's okay. Fields. Labels. Yeah, let's create some labels. For selecting game objects, that would be like MVP, right? Now the question is, can we show labels? Do I see more data structure? Settings. Okay. Custom field. Was easy. So we can add. And backlog. Yeah. That was nice. It's kind of stupid. So And we could have a look on this one, right? Excellent. But yeah, MVP label. Okay. So for the MVP, we should have definitely Galaxy generation. Or thinking about the MVP, we can do another time, definitely. It's almost about to end my stream anyways. I don't know if maybe somebody sees the video at some point and finds out like, okay, doing a software development project is not only about like, okay, just coding. Most of the time, planning, documentation, creating tickets, I don't know, read documentation about something is more a part of being a software developer than like, I don't know, doing actual development work. At least sometimes when you're like a junior developer, most of the time I think rather you learning things and like coding actual things. But as a senior, you have also like the operations around it. And yeah, today I was thinking about my game and trying to find out the task and like bringing my thoughts to something that I can track. And then at a stage we can, okay, select one task and work on the task and try to implement it in the game. Figuring everything out and learning game development as Godot at some stage. Because of like this, you have some more structure and like not working here a bit, working there a bit, and like not coming to an end at all. So, yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully the Jira 30-day premium is not killing me at the end. We will see. Thank you for watching, definitely, and for everyone who is wondering, I'm now an aquatic person. I'm into I bought a new aquarium for at the moment. Entered. So at the moment, and hopefully it is possible to see the aquarium. Now I've bought the aquarium, put in some plants, and at the moment seeding them. So hopefully the system equalizes and all the water levels are going to the proper levels. And in next week Sunday, I think I will buy some fishes and put them inside fish tank. And then maybe in the future we could train an AI to identify all the fishes. I don't know. When I have some followers or even subscribers or whatever, they can have their fish named. I need to figure out how I can train the AI, but let's see. Maybe we have, I don't know, 10 different fishes or something. Not like 10 times the same fish type, at least. Anyhow, thank you for joining me for tonight, and have a great weekend or great time. No, weekend, it's not weekend. It's day to day. But yeah, enjoy your time. Thank you for joining, and please leave a comment or subscribe to YouTube or follow me on Twitch or join me on my Discord. Thank you very much. See you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Until next time, keep your eyes open and reflexes sharp. You never know what might happen in the dark future.